What's going on? 22 here with my bi-weekly comic book pulls and dollar pickups. These are all from mycomicshop.com, so go check it out if you're interested in any of the things that I have picked up. Let's go ahead and start off with my pulls. First one up is this Batman 148. This is the A cover by Jorge Jimenez. This is the end of the fail-safe storyline here, from what I can gather anyways, and the Zurin alternate personality taking over said fail-safe robot as well. And of course, all it took was, Batman having the greatest weapon of all, which is...
I don't have friends. I got family.
That's right. They've been dealing with us. All about family, and that's how he took it down. And I'm glad that this storyline is over. I'm curious to see where Chip Zdarsky goes from here. I'm glad it's not like Tom King. We just kind of keep going on for another 50 issues or so. I do think the story kind of went out further than I would have liked. And they have me until issue, I think, 152 right now. It's like another Gabriel Dell'Otto cover, so I'm buying up until that because of the Gabriel Dell'Otto covers. But yeah, it's okay. Seems like a solid story overall. Just kind of meh, I guess, overall. Creature of the Black Lagoon, number 2. This is the B cover from Francis Manapul. Kate won't rest until she finds the elusive murderer that she's been chasing after, which has led her here, and she comes face to face, kind of, with that murderer. Of course, we see another appearance of the creature in this as well. I am still just meh on the story. It's not really got me yet. It's not done all the things for me, and it's just, I don't know what it is about it, but it's not really what I expected it to be. Green Lantern number 12. This is the A cover here done by Zermanico, and a continuation on of how they're in a big battle with Lord Theros and his crew, and how just can't do it by himself, but in comes Star Sapphire to come and save the day, and that's what she does. So still an awesome read. Jeremy Adams is killing it. The artwork is amazing in the inside. I highly recommend Green Lantern right now. It's a great, fantastic book. This does say it's a House of Brainiac tie-in. I have not been reading that story at all, and so it still just went along with everything that I thought was going on, so there's no issues there. And maybe it's because the backup story in this is the Guy Gardner searching for Lobo story. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But as far as the actual Green Lantern story that's in here, nothing seemed off kilter. Nothing was thrown at me that was weird, that I know sometimes can happen in tie-ins. And it flows just as if there was no difference, nothing going on. So, like this a lot. Helverine number 1. This is the Joshua Cassare spoiler variant. This is cover D of this. I bought this purely for it being a number 1, and me knowing that it was a spoiler, variant. Sometimes those pop off, so I bought it for speculation purposes. This book really hasn't popped off. Nobody's really big on buying this. It's still around like the $5 or $7 mark as of this recording. Nonetheless, this still may make a good giveaway if it comes down to that. And I like giving away number 1s, so. Star Wars Black, White, and Red number 2. This, I believe, is the D cover as well for this. This is a Gabriel Dell'Otto variant here, so of course I had to have it strictly a cover buy for my Gabriel Dell'Otto collection that I got going on. Thundercats number 5. This is the A cover for Thundercats number 5, done by David Nakayama. He's been killing it with these covers. Absolutely love it. Now, this time around, the writer, Stephen Mooney, I believe, he is also the artist for this issue as well, and I want to give you a look because it is completely different. way more detailed. I really like the interior art of this piece right here. This came off more of a standalone story. It was Lion-O going out to train with Chitara and basically get a pep talk from Chitara about to being a leader. And I think they're doing a really good job with the fact that Lion-O is a child in a man's body because of the rapid growth. Like, yes, his body has matured, but mentally he has not gone through any of the things that normal men go through to become what they are, to become men. And so I like the way that they're handling that. I like that they're not skipping over that. I feel like that's something the cartoon did back in the 80s, was, you know, they skipped over that, which was a cartoon for kids. Like, of course they're going to skip over that. But this comic book here, I think, is doing a really good job at it, and like how the other people are dealing with that. So really enjoyed the artwork in this. There were several like advertisements for, like, there was the Chitara, you know, 5-page preview in here. There was also a Johnny Quest, I believe, 5-page preview in here. So the story itself is really not that long. But I still think it was a good jumping on point for if you've missed the first 4 issues, then this one may be a good one to jump on at. And I was wrong last video. I did wind up getting the action figure variant for that as well. So here it is. A little better of a cover, but still not what I expect, or just not what I want from an action figure variant. John Tyler Christopher is the best at it, and I'm probably just going to stick with him and his action figure variants from here on out. This one's definitely better than the Panthro, but still it's not what I expect. It's not what I'm looking for. I am set. I looked on my list. I am set to get one for issue 6, and then after that there's no more solicitations for action figure variants at all. So one more and then I'll be done. I assume that'll be like Wily Kit and Wily Cat, and that should complete the Thundercats. The Ultimates #1. I've not read any of the Ultimate Universe at all. I picked this up strictly because all the Ultimate books had been getting hot. Weirdly enough, this one has not. Nobody is talking about this. Not like Spider-Man, not like Black Panther. And people were starting to talk about X-Men, but it was more like on the bad side of things. But there's been nothing. Nobody said this is good. Nobody said this is bad. I think I had one person in my live chat that said this was good. But outside of that, nobody talks about this book at all. So I did buy 2 copies, one to sell and one to give away, and actually I gave it away on this past Monday's Top 10 Alternatives. So look out for stuff like this on the Top 10 Alternatives in their prize pack. Here's The Walking Dead Deluxe #90. It's just a standard pickup now. That's it. Y'all know the story. On to my dollar bin finds. Now every Tuesday, mycomicshop.com puts out their new dollar bins, and I have a blast just rummaging through, actually like just clicking through their dollar bins and just looking to see what I can find for $1, and I usually find some really good stuff. So here's what I found. First up is Aries #1. Now I got not one, but 2 copies of this book right here. I think with the introduction of the Olympian gods in the Marvel Universe with Zeus and Hercules coming in, Ares seems like a no-brainer that we could get that. And this is Ares' first solo title. Really cool cover on top of that, so I figured I'd grab a couple. Not very often do you hear me say this, but The Amazing Spider-Man, #49. I bought this simply because it is a J. Scott Campbell cover, and I know that people like J. Scott Campbell and Spider-Man, so the combination of the two for $1 seemed like a no-brainer. Here's Demon Days Mariko #1. Now this is an Amanda Connor cover for this, and it's a 1 in 25 variant. Things that I like to give out, #1s, especially ratios if I can find them. So 1 in 25 for $1, yes, please, I'll take that. Genlock #1. and Genlock number 2. Now, I picked up 1 and 2 because I've got several of the number 6, which was supposed to be shredded, and I think I would like to put full sets together and see how that does, or maybe just have a set collected. I don't know. It's just something about like having a full set of something that should not exist. That's like, I like the idea of that. I like that. So now I'm only missing 3, 4, and 5, and should have complete set of complete physical set of Genlock, which I think is pretty cool. Halloween Comic Fest edition of The Haunted House number 1. Fantastic ride at Disney, by the way. Probably one of my favorites, and really cool cover on this. Really enjoy the cover. I thought this would be a great thing to give away during Halloween, or for my Halloween giveaway, and for the top 10 alternatives. So another book that you could see on the top 10 alternatives. Marvel Comics presents Colossus number 12. I just recently did a trade with another community member. I've got to get that video set up and put out because he's already put his out. And I got a nice little run of Marvel Comics Presents. One of the issues that I was missing in that is number 12. The idea behind it is that I want to sit there and kind of like fill in some of the gaps if I can, especially through trades. But if I see something like this for $1, then I'll probably go ahead and get it. And that way maybe I can put like a little run together and put that together on eBay. I'll get into it more when I'm sitting there doing the video about all the things that I got from the trade, but for now, this was simply just a run filler for that part of the trade. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1. I love TMNT, and I'm a fan of the Power Rangers covers. I remember watching it as a kid, but as I've gotten older, I don't care so much necessarily about the Power Rangers. But the idea of having like the turtle holding possibly the corresponding Power Ranger helmet, I really like that idea. I like the idea of having Leo hold the Red Ranger's helmet, being the leader. I like the idea of having Raphael hold either the Green Ranger's helmet or the White Ranger's helmet, because I feel like their personalities are a lot alike. And so on and so forth. Donatello wearing the Blue Ranger's helmet, things like that. That's what I'm trying to build. That's what I'm trying to collect here, is just that kind of a set with these covers. Morbius the Living Vampire, number 1. A book that I did not have, and it is a Gabriel Delato variant, so nice pickup for $1 along with all these other ones that I'm showing you. Just a simple A cover, and I love that the trade dress corresponds with the red band down below, because there is a blue version as well, and also it corresponds with the red that's in his like collar. So this one to me is definitely a highlight, something I was really excited to be able to pick up a copy of, and that is Strange number 1. This, of course, is the J. Scott Campbell variant for this issue, and I got not 1, not 2, but 4 copies of this book. One for myself, because I want to collect and read that Strange story. One for the Mrs., because she saw it and she's like, ooh, that's pretty. And then 2 to possibly give away. So I'm just super excited about this. This is one that a cover that I really, really enjoy and really like. Uncanny Inhumans number 0. This is a 1 in 50 variant for this cover right here, or for this book right here. It is done by Jerome Opna, I believe, and it is the E cover of this book. Again, if I can get a ratio that's decent looking, it's nice looking, for $1, absolutely. And a 1 in 50, yes, please. War of the Realms number 1. Another 1 in 50 done by Sana Takda. And again, I've got multiple copies of this one. I just thought this was a really awesome cover. For $1 a piece, 1 in 50s. Like I said, I like to give away number ones, and if they're ratios, even better. Even better. And this was just an amazing cover. One more time for War of the Realms number 1. This is the 1 in 25 cover. This is done by Victor Hugo. I thought this was amazing as well. And again, 1 in 25, number 1, awesome artwork on the cover for $1. Yeah, give me a couple of those. Give me a couple of those. So, like it. That is it. Thank y'all so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Let me know down below in the comments what you think of my haul, what it is you're reading, what was your favorite dollar bin pickup that I grabbed from here. I would love to hear it and talk to you about it in the comment section below. Again, thank you so much for watching. You can find me on the Comically Comics podcast. New episodes drop every Monday on all podcatchers, including Spotify and Apple Podcasts. The new episode shows up on our YouTube channel, Comically Comics Podcast, every Wednesday, so check us out there as well if you enjoy YouTube more than just a podcast. You can also find me on Instagram, eBay, and Shortbox at 22_comics. Once again, thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, y'all have a good one.